Hello everyone, we are going to explain our project prototype for reducing long waiting time in the hospital. In many hospitals, patients face many difficulties. Even for a simple checkup, they have to wait for a long time and go to many places inside the hospital. So see the difficulties one by one. First, waiting time is very long. Patient wait for us and they don't know when the turn will come. Second, hospitals are very crowded. There are too many people, so it became confusing. Third, patient don't know where to go. They don't know which department to visit or whom to ask. Next, patient move again and again. They go from registration to doctor, then lab, then pharmacy. This takes more time and makes them tired. Because of this, patient feels stress and confusion. Also, old people, pregnant women, and sick patient find it very difficult to stand in long queues. Now, the main problem is not only waiting. The real problem is no proper information and guidance. Patient don't know what will happen next. So the important point is patient don't hate waiting. They hate not knowing. So the problem is patient face long waiting and confusion because of poor guidance. So we need a solution to guide patient, reducing waiting time and make hospital visit easy.
Now I will explain our initial prototype. We designed a digital system to reduce hospital queues. This system includes a patient mobile app, a token system, and a kiosk for users without smartphones. The main features are patients login using ID, department selection, appointment booking, token generation and queue tracking, navigation map inside the hospital, lab and report system, kiosks for non-smartphone users, and the admin dashboard to monitor queues. This was our first solution to manage patient flow efficiently. Here are some screenshots of our initial prototype. This is the login and registration screen. Patients can log in using their patient ID, and new patients can register using a simple form which asks for name, age, mobile number, and priorities like normal, elderly, pregnant, or emergency. This interface is simple with large buttons, making it easy for anyone to use. After login, patients select the department they want to visit, like cardiology or normal. After the department selections, doctors' availability and timings are displayed. Patients can book an appointment directly from this screen. Once booked, a digital token is generated along with the estimated waiting time. Here is the lab test screen. Patients can see which tests have been assigned by the doctor. This ensures clarity and reduces the need to ask staff repeatedly. After lab tests, patients can view their reports digitally. This is the navigation screen, guide the patients inside the hospital. This is the kiosk mode for non-smartphone users. It is full screen and touch friendly. Patients first select their department and then choose priority. After that, the system generates a token number which can also be printed. Navigation directions are shown with colors and icons. This interface is visual and beginner friendly, ensuring accessibility for everyone. This is the admin dashboard for hospital staff. It shows the total number of patients inside the system and the average waiting time. The dashboard is simple and visual, helping staff monitor queues and take action efficiently. Overall, the system reduces the waiting time and confusion, makes the hospital experience easier and more organized for both patients and staff.
Hello everyone. Today I'll be presenting the problems identified through user feedback in hospital system. From the feedback collected, one major issue is that users are confused while selecting departments. Many patients are not sure whether to choose general medicine, specialist care or other departments. Other important problem is that system is difficult for illiterate and elderly users. These users often struggle to read instructions or understand digital interfaces. We also found that navigation system is hard to understand, making it difficult for users to move from one step to another smoothly. Many users have a fear of missing their token turn, which creates stress and confusion during their hospital visit. The kiosk system is not easy to use, especially for first time users. This makes the process slower instead of faster. In addition, medical reports are difficult to understand as they contain complex terms that are not user friendly. There is also a lack of trust in digital system, with some users preferring manual processes due to fear of errors. Another key issue is truth in the digital system, with some users preferring manual processes due to fear of errors. Another key issue is that there is no proper support for illiterate users at the kiosk, leaving them dependent on others. Finally, user mentioned that there is no backup plan if the system fails, which can disrupt the entire process. In conclusion, user feedback clearly shows that while digital systems aim to improve efficiency, they must design to be simple, accessible, and trustworthy for all users.
Hello everyone, I'm Kausalya. Now I will explain the improvements we made based on user feedback. After testing our system, we understood that users were facing problems like confusion, difficulty in using the system, and lack of guidance. So we redesigned the system to make it more simple, user friendly, and accessible for everyone. Our improvements are: first, we improved department selection. Many users didn't know which department to choose, so we added an option called I don't know my department, where users can select based on symptoms like fever or chest pain. Next, we improved the user interface by using large buttons, icons, and minimal text. This makes the system easy to use for elderly and illiterate users. We also improved the navigation inside the hospital. Instead of only showing a map, we added color coded paths and simple instruction like follow the red line. This helps users reach the correct place easily. Then we enhance the queue system. Now users can see how many people are ahead, estimated waiting time, and they will get alert like your turn in 10 minutes and your turn now. This reduces stress and confusion. We also redesigned the kiosk system. It is now very simple with no typing required and includes voice guidance also. In addition, we introduced volunteer support near kiosk to help illiterate users. This ensures that everyone can use the system comfortably. We simplified the report system by adding easy summaries like normal or consult doctor so patient can understand their report easily. Finally, we added a backup system so that even if the digital system fails, manual token can still be used. Now I will show some screenshot of our system to demonstrate how it works. First, login screen. This is the login screen. User can show in user there using their patient ID or register as a new patient. The design is simple with large buttons for easy use. Second, department selection. Here, users can select departments using icons. If they are confused, they can choose I don't know my department and select based on symptoms. Third one is token screen. This screen shows the token number, waiting time, and number of patients ahead. It helps user understand when their turn will come. Next, queue tracking. Here, users can track the queue in real time with a progress for and alerts like your turn in 10 minutes. Next, navigation screen. This screen helps the user navigate inside the hospital using color codes and simple directions like follow the red line. Lab and test screen. This shows the lab process with step by step instruction and status updates like sample given and report ready. Next, report screen. This is the report screen where results are shown in a simple format with clear messages like normal or consult doctor. Third, kiosk screen. This is the kiosk interface for non-smartphone users. It uses large icons, no typing, and includes voice guidance. Volunteers are also available to help users. These screenshots show how our system is simple, user-friendly, and useful for real hospital environments. Overall, our system combines technology with human support to improve patient experience and reduce hospital queues.
Now I'm going to present our prototype. This is our login page. Here patients can log in using their patient ID or mobile number. We have also added voice input and help button so even elderly user can easily access the system. This is our department section. In this screen, departments are shown using large icons and simple labels. If a patient is confused, they can click I don't know my department and the system suggests options based on the symptoms. This is the appointment booking section. Now, patients can easily select these slots like morning, afternoon, or evening and confirm their appointment in just one steps. Here, the token number is displayed clearly in large font along with waiting time and number of patients ahead. Simple instructions like go to OPD room 3 are also shown. This screen shows the live queue status with colors yellow for waiting, orange for almost your turn, and green for now serving. There's also alerts and countdown timers so patients don't miss their turn. This is the navigation section. To avoid confusion, we provide simple direction using arrows and color path like follow the red line. This helps users easily find their destinations inside the hospital. This is the lab test section. Here, patients get step by step instructions like going to the lab, giving samples, and waiting. They can also track the status of the test. This is report section. Medical reports are shown in simple and clear format with here key results highlighted and easy summaries like normal or consult doctor.
Now let's look at the kiosk mode, which is designed for patients who don't have smartphones. This interface is full screen and touch friendly, making it easy for anyone to use. Patients start by selecting the department and then they choose their priority type: normal, elderly, pregnant, or emergency. Once that's done, the system generates a token number, which can also be printed if needed. The kiosk also show navigation direction inside the hospital using colors and icons so patient can find their way easily. Everything here is visual and beginner friendly, ensuring that even first time visitor can use it without any confusion. Next, look at the admin dashboard for hospital staff. This dashboard provides a clear overview of the hospital patient flow. It shows the total number of patients in the system and the average waiting time, which helps staff identify busy areas. The dashboard is simple and visual, so staff can quickly monitor queues and take necessary action to keep the hospital running smoothly. Together, the kiosk mode and admin dashboard make the system accessible for all patients and efficient for hospital staff, help reduce waiting times and improve the overall hospital experience.